Hello, welcome guys. This is Franklin once again. We're going to quickly look at something. Maybe you are sitting as a graphic designer and a client writes you, please sir, I need you to do me a letterhead, right? Okay. What you are going to do is ask in for the necessary information, and when the person sends to you, then you hit straight to your pixel app. So we're going to be looking at something like this, right? Okay, I'm going to be showing you how I created this from scratch, right? Okay, now what you need to do is to make a quick research on how letterheads are done, right? You hit to your Google. I've told you this, as a graphic designer you must make Google your friend. So you hit to Google letterhead and you search it, and then for me, I'm not going to be doing that because I already have an idea of what I will be doing in my head, right? Usually I have the idea already, right? So what I'll do is I'm going to set my page, right? Okay, you come right here and you set your page size, right? Okay, the height is going to remain the same, 1 to 80, but the width is gonna be 984. Yes, this is what I will be having, right? Okay, then what do I do? This is a letterhead. It's gonna be in a white background, right? Okay, okay. What I'm gonna be doing, right, is I'm gonna make a little bit of designs on it, right? And then I bring my text. So what I will do is I will come to my shapes, then I will take this particular shape. I will take this shape here, right? Then I'll check mark it. Then what I'm gonna be doing next, I'm gonna bring in the logo of the company I'm making the letterhead for, right? I will check mark it. Here is the logo. I'm gonna reduce the size. Now I'm gonna change the color of my shape. I'm gonna highlight my shape like this, and I change the color to the color of that company, right? Okay, I'm gonna choose a color from, I've shown you how to do this. I'm gonna choose this brown color, right? Since it is their color. Oh no, I'm not going to be choosing that for that particular shape because I already have that color here. So if I choose it, it's not gonna be visible. So what I'll do is I'll choose this one. Okay, yes, and this is how it is, right? So what I'll do is I'll drag it down like this. You can look at what I'm doing. I'll duplicate it and I'll rotate it and place it somehow like this, right? And I'll merge the two. I'm gonna merge the two shapes. After merging the two shapes, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to crop it like this, right? I'm gonna crop it like this. Okay, when I crop it like this is what I have, right? Perfect. This is cool. Yeah, this is cool. Then I'm gonna place it somewhere like this, right? And what I'm gonna do is I am going to also crop this logo like this, so that I should have maybe the logo, and then I'm gonna reduce it and send to front. and then I'm gonna have the logo placed like this. Wow, this is beautiful. I'm gonna take a shape again and I drag it like this, and I drag it. I reduce the size. When I reduce the size, what I'm going to be doing is I am going to come down to color, right? And then I take the plus sign and I take the color picker, and then I come to this and I choose this brown color, right? And perfect. I'm gonna have my shape like this. I'm gonna have it placed it somewhere like this, right? And I'll send to back. Okay, and I'll copy it again and I'll place it somewhere down here, right? Wow, this is beautiful. This is what I'm gonna do again is I'm gonna copy the logo, right? And I'm gonna drag it like this. What I'm gonna do, I'm going to erase this light blue color, right? Okay, and I'll have something like this. I'll have it placed it in the middle like this, and I'm going to check my opacity, and then I'm going to reduce opacity to 5, my opacity to 5. Then I'm going to have something like this, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to lock all of them so that they don't get distorted while I walk, right? So I'm going to start adding my right up, right? Just add a text, right, like this. Then the first text, then I already have the information, right? I have the information right here. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna copy this letter head here, right? I'm gonna copy it, and then I come to my pixel lab and I edit text. I just cancel this one and I paste it, and then I'm gonna copy this one below, right? I'm gonna cut it. Sorry, I'm gonna cut it like this, and I'm left only with the name of the company, right? I'm gonna change the font. I'm gonna be using Monsara Bold. I'm gonna be using Monsara Bold. Yes, like this, right? This is beautiful, this is amazing, right? Okay, I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna put the deep black. Wow, this is it. I'm gonna add text again, right? I'm gonna paste this and I adjust it, right? I adjust it like this. I adjust it like this, right? I'll be changing that to Montserrat medium, right? And I'm going to be reducing the size. I'm going to be reducing the size maybe to something like let me say 24. Oh, let's just put it the let's see 30, how 30 is 28. Okay, now let's reduce actually. Okay, let's just adjust it. Let's adjust. It's actually okay. You can reduce. The text is big enough. With your phone, you may be looking at it to be small, right? But it is not small if you put it on your computer, right? So what I'll do is I'll just copy this again so that I cover this place because I want it locked up here. So I just it so that it should be the same shape, right? Okay, you can use a relative position too. position it well. Yeah, I think it's cool like that now. So I adjust this one as well, right? Since the writing is not too big, right? So we adjust like this so we also have enough space up, right? Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy this right now, right? And place it here because then I copy now the address of the authority, right? And I paste it here. I paste it here, right? Like this. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna increase the size of that to 30 so that it should be a bit bigger, and then I'm gonna also use put G black, right? Okay, like that. You can still adjust this so that it's not too close to the border, right? Yes, something like this, right? Okay, you can always lock everything so it doesn't get distorted where you walk, right? Okay, now I'm gonna copy this and I'll place it here, right? The letter of requests, right? That is the subject of the letter, right? So I'm gonna paste it there, right? Remember, we always talk of repetition, right? You always repeat so that you have the same sizes of particular text repeated, right? Since the affixate and the letter and the subject they have the same importance, so I repeat it, right? Now the body is here. Here is the body, right? The body is here, so I copy it. I copy the body, then I paste it here, right? Okay, and then I adjust it like this, right? I can add a little bit of space, right? Like this. Adjust it like this. Adjust it like this. I think you are seeing, I think you are getting the concept, right? And your alignment, always make sure it is well aligned. If you are seeing that it's not well aligned, you can use your grid lines, right? So make sure it is starting from a particular point, right? Okay, I unlock this, so you adjust it. Make sure they are these ones have the same point where they start from, right? Then I'm gonna copy this, bring it down here, then I copy address, right? And then I paste it here. I'm gonna change it to Monstera bold, right? So that it should also be thick a bit, right? Okay, perfect. And you have successfully created a letterhead, a beautiful. And tell me if you are like a manager in the place and something appears beautiful like this on your table. Trust me, you're not gone. You're gonna think twice before you are rejecting that application, right? This is beautiful. So guys, like I always tell you, designing is thinking out of the box, and then anything you can imagine, you can create it. That is the simple rule. So that set a goal, you serve it, and like I always say, always serve it as a project, so that in case a letter of request, a letter of request, right? So that in case the client come out that there is an update, you just come back, open it, and then you update it. Okay guys, let's look at we just did, right? We go to our gallery. My gallery is so choked up. So let's hit let's hit, and boom, boom, we are here. This is simple, perfect, cool, amazing. Okay guys, see you in our next lesson. Always drop your worries in the comment section. If there's not something you have not understood, you can always leave a comment about it, and then I will see how I'm gonna make another video on that thing, so that we can keep upgrading ourselves, right? See you guys.